You know, after all of 2020 and the coronavirus, it just kind of seems cruel to come down with a cold. Anyway, so today we're editing photos Noobishly. This is how I edit photos. Noobishly. It's gonna be the title. In case you care, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my profile picture if you haven't seen it yet. It's dope. But it wasn't always. It's a good picture, but it needed a lot of editing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a screen recording started here, and we'll hop right into it. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I'm editing all of these in GIMP, which I know is not super common, but it is a beast, and I do recommend it. Hi. Okay. So as you can see, it's a good photo. It's also really bad. So what we're gonna do to start all of this is, as always, I'm just gonna go to colors, and this is where I'm gonna be spending basically all of my time, pretty much just in this top section right here. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with a trusty screen pen and do all of the touch-ups. I've already edited this before, so like if you've seen my profile picture, I put it on Instagram and it's my profile picture everywhere, then you kind of know what this is gonna end up looking like. But anyway, if you haven't seen it, then this will be a nice surprise for you. Color balance, we're gonna go ahead and start there. I usually start at midtones, then highlights, then up to shadows. I don't know, it just kind of layers better. It's easier to kind of see how it's gonna turn out that way. I'm just gonna make some minor adjustments here. I don't know which way. This edit's probably gonna turn out different from my last go at it. I'm curious to see which one I'm gonna like more. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of stop talking and I'll play this part, all these little adjustment parts at like 4x speed, so you don't have to wait as long as I do. Alright, now this is the reason I save shadows for the end. They make such a big difference. So if I do them first, it'll kind of mess with how I edit the rest of it, and that's not desirable necessarily. Anyway. Okay, cool. Moving on to color temperature, gonna cool it down just a little bit. I think that's good. Hue chroma. I basically never adjust the hue in this part. I'll go over to hue saturation for that, but for chroma, I usually just bump it down just a little bit to try to kind of soften everything out. Hue saturation. This friend is where the magic happens. So, I can tell you right now, I don't want any greens in this picture, that's for sure. So first I want to see, okay, are there any greens in here? For that, I'm just going to take the brightness and stick it up there, and you can see that there are a bunch of green speckles all around, which is fine, you can't see them. But just for good measure, kill that saturation. Cyans, I just kind of want to see what I'm looking at with where they're at. Obviously, I don't want to darken them too much because then you'll see the spots. But I don't really. But if they're all on the shirt, I don't really want them on the shirt. So we're gonna cut those out. Mostly, I'll leave a little bit just to kind of keep it modest again. For the blues, let's see. Same process. Okay, so we got a lot of blues here. A lot of blues. But thankfully, none in the skin. So my skin tone isn't going to be affected by this. You can't really see my eyes, so I don't care too much if I mess up the blue in my eyes. What I could do is just kind of select, you know what, sure, let's do that. I'm going to free select just everything other than my eyes. Select, invert. Okay, now we're good to go. I'm gonna go back up here, blue. Okay, now I'm gonna change everything other than my eyes. And I'm just gonna kind of desaturate that a little bit. And there's really no difference at all, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's a lot of red, so we don't want that much red. I could make myself blue, or what would you call that? Oompa Loompa? Sure, I can make myself an Oompa Loompa, but I'm not going to because that would be a little awkward. So, just gonna kind of go negative 1.8 because I don't know, because I can. Okay, that's it for that. Now onto regular saturation. I don't really touch that because all my saturation work is done in Hue Saturation. So, don't need Hue. Exposure. Now, this is pretty important, especially for this photo because it's a black background. Shadows and highlights, also important. Moving on to brightness and contrast. Levels. Okay, I am almost completely and absolutely certain that levels and curves are the same thing. But I feel professional when I adjust each of them separately. That's fine. Moving on to curves because they're a little more fun and intuitive. That's good. I think that's good. Okay, one other thing I'm going to do, and it seems a little odd just because it is a black background, but I am going to go to filters, light and shadow, vignette. You might be thinking, Dan, you won't even be able to see it because it's black already. Are you gonna make it a white vignette? No, I'm not gonna make it a white vignette because I'm not psycho. But I am going to just do enough to not really touch my face at all. But I do, if you'll recall, my arm's kind of poking out right there and it looks out of place. So I'm just going to scoop this up a little bit and to the left, or to the right, to the left. To the right. Right. Okay. And maybe compress it a little bit this way. I think that's good. That's good. So, that ends my color adjustments. This has taken a while. I think we're only going to do one today. Moving on to what I think is the most fun, boring, and important part. No, not the most important, but it's important, is the retouching. Touch-ups. Touch-ups? I think what I just did is retouch. I don't even know the word for what I'm doing. Noobishly, people. You gotta be a noob sometime. You might as well do it when you get started, because that would kind of suck if you're a noob. when you're already professional. You know, that wouldn't go well. First things first. Oh, 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 oh. Kind of cuddle with it, get cozy. Okay, so this is kind of annoying because I can't just zoom in very quickly, so bear with me. Kind of gotta do the. Shh. Why are you telling me that? No, you're not. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Let's go back and compare what we've done so far. Boom. That's a big difference. Look at that. Look at that. That's the power of editing, right? Like this is a good picture right here. But then, boom! Boom. My friends, that is how I edit. Noobishly. Now, this video has an ulterior motive? Yeah, that's the phrase, ulterior motive. I'm on Fiverr for photo editing. I do what you just watched, which is like profile picture type stuff, and some landscape and just kind of photos in general. Let me open this back up and show you. I still have major imposter syndrome because I don't actually know how good I am. Like, as in, I literally don't know how good I am. I have no idea. If you think I'm good, comment below. I need the moral support. Let's see. I'm just gonna kind of go to my profile here. Okay, here we go. Here's my profile, looking good. There's my profile picture. My first attempt. If this is the first time you're seeing it. Is it my profile on YouTube? I literally don't. I don't know. Okay, so I will retouch and modify your profile picture. $10 used to be $5, and I'm probably gonna go back down to $5. It's imposter syndrome. So. But yeah, it's cheap, and you know what? Yeah, I'll bring it back down to $5. But you know, I think it's pretty good. You can kind of gauge that for yourself, but you can kind of get a sense for my style. Anyway, I think it's a good deal. So if you have any profile pictures that you want modified and retouched, I'll put a link in the bio. Or if you have beautiful photos that you need de-uglied, I've got that too. Also $10, also will lower to $5 just for you. And these are pretty good. I took these. I'm just gonna throw that out there because I'm proud of them. Took these and edited these. So if you have photos as well that you're proud of and want to look even cooler, link. I'll put a separate link for that. Actually, no. I'll just put a link to my profile on Fiverr, and you can check it out if you want to. But you don't have to. But you can if you want to, because I want money. Anyway, guys. Thank you for watching, and I know it's been a long video, so I'll let you guys go, and drop a like, subscribe if you want to, but you don't have to, but you can, because I like money, and if you, enough of you subscribe, I might get a little bit, so that would be cool, that would be cool, Anyway, thanks for watching, catch you guys in the next one, bye. Thank you.